You know what they say. They say more money, more problems. And guess what? That could technically be true in regards to relationships. So today we're going to be talking about how money has a major impact on anybody's relationship. Hey, y'all, it's your girl. Welcome back to my channel. I am super excited to talk to you guys about money. Now, I call money one of the top 3 relationship killers because that is one of the top reasons why relationships end and why people get divorced. So let's get into it. Did you guys know that our early experiences with money shape how we handle it in our romantic relationships? Yes, let me tell you. If you grew up in a home where money wasn't that big of an issue, y'all had extras, you got a Beamer when you were 15, 16 as your first car, and money was in abundance, I can tell you right now, you probably have a different mindset and vantage point on money, right? You might not see it as something that needs to be saved. You always see it in abundance, all of those things. But if you're someone like me who actually grew up a little bit on the poor side and you didn't necessarily know when you would have more money again, like your perspective about money and income, it changes, right? So because we grew up a little bit differently in my household, I was the hoarder of money because I just didn't know when we was gonna get some more. Okay. So instead of me going out, and spending my money with my friends or getting candy or the ice cream truck or, getting fast food or whatever the case may be, I was like, I'm going to save my money. I'm going to put mine in the piggy bank because, baby, when I get allowance, I just don't know when that's going to come again. So you see how the different vantage point and the 2 different scenarios that I mentioned to you right now, how that has an impact on you in your early childhood. Now, think about when you grow up. And you growing all the way up, right? Those mindsets, those perspectives about money, they do not change. They just get amplified and magnified. So the first thing is to know that your early experiences with money shape how you handle it early on, and also that trickles into how you handle relationships and money growing up. The second thing that you should know is that money represents way more than just being able to pay for stuff, okay? It represents nurturance, it represents security, it represents opportunities, it also represents trust, dependence, and independence. So it's not just about coins and being able to pay for things and being able to go places. It's way deeper than that. The next thing that I want you to think about when it comes to money is, what does money mean to you? Right? It can mean some of the things that I just mentioned. It can mean independence. It can mean security. It can mean opportunities. It can mean traveling. It can mean savings. It can mean any of the things that you want. But I want you to have a thorough understanding of what money means to you. And remember, sometimes we have to grow and evolve and switch how we saw things in our early childhood to how we see things now. So money might have meant something to you very differently in your early childhood, but now it can mean something completely different once you've had more life experiences. The next thing that you need to know about money in regards to your partner is you need to know your partner's strengths and weaknesses when it comes to money. You also need to know strengths and weaknesses when it comes to money. Now, if you are a spender and you know you're a big spender, you love bags, you love shoes, you love buying things, and you're with a partner who is a saver, who is gun-ho on saving for a rainy day, for an emergency fund, or saving for a home or travel or anything like that, you guys might have some differences in the way that you guys manage money. So it's important for you to understand your strengths and your weaknesses, know your partner's strengths and weaknesses as well, and allow that to be a push and pull. Allow that to actually balance you guys out instead of you trying to handle things that you know you're not good with and ruining things and messing it up. Now, the next thing I want you to remember and to think about is, where do your priorities lie? Like, how do you spend and allocate money? Now, people do things all different types of ways, right? Sometimes if you are married or in a long-term relationship, you might combine money. Some people have completely separate accounts. Some people have conjoint and separate accounts. I don't care what you do with your money, just as long as both parties are on one accord with how you guys are handling money and how it's allocated. That's the most important thing. Now, if you are not on the same page because you want to do this and your partner want to do that, That could be an issue. Moving on, the next thing that I want you to think about is setting financial goals together. Keyword together. Remember, we're all our own individual people, so we have our own individual goals, travel goals, saving goals. You might want to purchase something, go to a concert, whatever your goals are financially, that's perfectly fine as an individual. But you also should have combined and goals that you create together. So like I mentioned, you might be saving for a home together. You might be saving for a wedding. You might be saving for the most epic honeymoon of your life. You might be saving for an emergency fund just in case things get out of whack. You guys have a fallback plan. Whatever you're saving for, make sure that it is created together, that it is discussed together, and that you guys share mutually beneficial goals that's going to help the relationship and move you guys forward instead of moving you guys backwards. And last but not least, you can't say this enough, you need to create a budget. You need to think about the things that are going out and the things that are coming in on a regular basis. Now, if you got more things going out as far as expenses go, then more than you have coming in with income, we need to reevaluate some things, right? So creating a budget and sticking to a budget is also very important. And it's not just important for the relationship, but it also is discipline for you, right? We have those urges all the time where it's just like, ooh, I know I'm trying to save for this house, but you know, the new Jordans just came out and I might want to buy them, or, you know, a new handbag, designer handbag or shoes just came out and I really need to cop those, right? Sometimes we have to remember that delayed gratification is so much more important in instances like this than instant gratification. So if you found anything in this video helpful, I want you to smash that like and subscribe button and stay connected with me for more relationship and mental health videos. I'll see you in the next one.